Hey guys, this is MB from underdogchance.com, and in today's video I will share my MLB betting mall projections. I have two qualified bets, and I will also talk about when to take break, when I take breaks, when I take profits, and why this can be also beneficial. So I will show you a couple of reasons when you can take breaks, okay? Because I received questions why I took a weekend off, because this weekend I didn't make projections, I didn't make videos, I didn't make bets, okay? And on Friday, I made projections in the morning, but then we went. I found the value with Cincinnati and Boston. Boston beat Yankees with the call on the mound. I believe that they would be a profitable day. Then I also checked in our Discord group from active members who share their projections. On Saturday, it was Washington, so it would be a losing bet. And on Sunday, the record would be 4-1. So I believe the weekend would be profitable. And some other members also had, some members have even better record than me. And I think it would be a profitable day. But of course, I didn't put this into my record, okay? I just share what I actually do, so not some imagination or some delusional records or units, okay? So sometimes I simply take a break, okay? And today I will talk about these breaks. And the first thing is, of course, if you want to be successful in sports betting, and not only sports betting, but anywhere, you should play a long game, okay? It is very stressful if you pay attention to every single loss, if you pay attention to every single week. You can have 10 profitable season, and you can have two negative seasons, and you're still profitable sports better, okay? I hope this makes sense, okay? A lot of people are too focused on the short period of time. uh, every time when we hit a losing streak, and if I share bets, people start sending me messages, hey, they're in panic, okay? And this is why I say that being a successful bettor is a transformation, not transformation only in terms of numbers, but transformation in terms of your mind. Because uh, the question should be, what kind of person and what kind of mind I must have to win at sports betting, okay? This must be combined with the knowledge, with the skills, with the numbers. And this is something I repeat all the time, because I think this is so important, okay? And as I said, I took a weekend off, and here I will show you a couple of reasons when we could take a break, okay? So winning the long game, strategic breaks, and profit taking in betting, and also in trading, which can be also similar in terms of taking breaks, okay? Because being a successful sports bettor or trader requires strategic timing, not just in your investments, but also in deciding when to take a break. Here are some situations when it might be beneficial to take a break, okay? So some people will tell you something else. I am sharing my way, my way of betting, and this is the only thing I do through my videos, okay? Because as I said many times, there are better sports bettors, there are smarter sports bettors, there are bettors who bet much more, and there are bettors who make much more money than me, okay? But I want to show you my way. I'm focusing even more on educating people, not educating people how you should be, but educating people my way of betting, showing you my way of betting, my way of life, and how betting is incorporated into my life, okay? Some people will resonate with me, some people want this way and this pet, some people will hate this pet. This is completely okay, because I like to have peaceful life, I want to have good relationships. I am not a big fan of shiny things. I will never go to casino. I never go to casino. The only time when I was in a casino, when I was younger, I was dating one photo model, and she was competing for Miss Universe, and this was the only time when I was in a casino, because the event was in a casino, okay? After that, I never went into casino. I don't like this machines, I don't like that shiny things, I don't like Vegas, I don't like lights. I like simply nature. Okay, I like nature, I like peace, and this is something I want to share. I meditate, so this is my way. Okay, and I have nothing against other ways. Some people like beautiful girls, striptease girls, parties, uh, champagne. This is completely okay, but this is not my life. This is not me. Okay, I love nature. I love peaceful mind, and sometimes I need a break because sports betting is still some kind of gambling, and I simply need break. Okay, I during that time, even if this is 3 days, sometimes I will take 1 month off, and I don't want to deal with betting. I don't want to deal with people who bet or gamble on sports. I simply want to have peaceful mind and take off from social media, from betting, from numbers, from everything. Okay, uh, and during this weekend I took a break off. Okay, and so here are some situations when to take off. Okay, after a successful streak. Okay, sometimes uh, you can be overconfident, and you must know yourself. Okay, and after a sequence of wins, it's tempting to continue with the hope of winning more. However, this could lead to overconfidence, leading to less thought through decisions. Sometimes people are overconfident, bet too much, and sometimes it is cool to take a break. Okay, so take profits, take a break, and then you come back and bet again. Okay, because if you work on your skills, if you work on yourself as a sports bettor, and if you know that you have the skill and the edge in the long run, you will win. Okay, sometimes you will take a break and you would make profit and you would make units, but you won't make. Okay, sometimes you would make a loss, but in the long run, if you will have the edge and if you take breaks, short breaks when you need, this will not play a big difference. Okay, the second reason, during a losing streak as well. Okay, so I had a losing streak. Of course, this weekend was planned out even before, but I was on a losing streak, and I was also a little bit stressful. It was a little bit stress for me, so it was good for me to take a break. Okay, for because losses are part of the betting and trading game. However, if you're experiencing series of losses, it might be best to step back and evaluate your strategies. Of course, take a step back, think about it. Most of the time, if you have long-term strategy, if you have long-term performance tracking results, of course those are just the streaks. Sometimes the market changes a little bit. For example, baseball season is long. Some bettors will start betting after first half. Some bettors will start betting after all-star game, because they know that their betting model, their betting system or betting method will start showing good results. I saw in last 2 years that the results will drop in August, maybe in September a little bit more. Maybe I will stop betting then. Okay, if you can see these patterns, you can play smart, and if you make plus 30, plus 40 units, grab that and you can take a break, and then you go to the next one. So because I talk with my friends, and we also have stocks and cryptos and so on. And it is not only about buying stocks or buying cryptos, right? Because at some point, if you want to have this money, you need to pull that button, sell, right? And it is the same in sports betting. At some point, you need to take the money, right? When feeling stressed or anxious, if you find that betting or trading is causing you significant stress, anxiety, or affecting your mental health, it's time to take a break. Okay, you need to take a break. I receive emails from people, hey, after losing day, and I see in the email they're panicking, they have a stress, and this is only because they don't build good fundamentals. They are not confident. Those are the people who are just looking either for picks, either for betting strategies, or betting models, which is the same. So if you don't become better in your mind, if you don't become a smarter person, if you don't transform, you will always be in panic, right? After every single loss, you will be in panic because you didn't build good fundamentals about the odds, about probabilities, about the mindset. You will always be in low self confidence energy, and you will make mistakes. You will avoid bets when they would be a winning bets. Then in winning streaks you will bet and you will be hyped, and this is not okay. Okay, this is why I say that even before you place a bet, you must become a person that can win at sports betting. Okay, because what is very funny, I have a betting course and I can track every single person what they are watching, and some people simply jump to the betting models, and they don't watch the mindset and how to transform as a person. And at some point they can struggle with this. Okay, and this is where, if you're stressed or anxious, you need to take a break. Okay, so this is very important to build. Okay, because your well-being should always be a priority. Okay, successful sports betting is multidimensional. It is not only about picks. It is not only about Washington Nationals or, I don't know, Boston Red Sox. It is not about this. Okay, it is multidimensional. Okay, it is a journey. uh, it is your journey of becoming better, smarter, uh, more successful person and sports better. Okay, it is not just about picks and numbers. It is not only about betting models. Betting models are the core. Betting models are your guide what to bet. They are your direction. But truly, but becoming truly successful better is transformation. Successful betting are not picks or sports betting models. Successful betting is transformation. Okay, and not. I hope that I hope that you understand me, because my English is not my native language, the first language, but the message is very important. Sports betting is not about numbers only, and not only about models, and not only about picks. Successful sports betting is your transformation. Okay, it is a journey, because you can have the best betting model, and then you will start panicking at some point, and you will make mistakes, and you can lose everything. Okay, and you had the best betting model, you had the best picks. Okay, so uh, doing mental practice is very important. You can also take a break when market conditions are unfavorable. Markets have periods of high volatility or uncertainty. If the market is too erratic and doesn't align with your risk tolerance, stepping back can be wise. Okay, sometimes if you bet for a long period of time, you can see during the seasons that your way of betting simply lose the edge a little bit. Bookmakers will adapt at some point, uh, and at some point you need to take a break, maybe adjust something. This is also something that needs attention. Okay, but this is not possible to see if you don't do this on a daily basis, if you don't track your performance, if you don't crunch numbers. This if you don't do this, you cannot see this. Okay. uh, Fifth, when life events demand your attention, personal or professional life events may require your focus and energy. Taking a break during these times ensures you aren't spreading yourself too thin. So sometimes we have situations in life, and then it is okay to stay to take a break. And when you solve your problems within family, in your life, financial problems, and then you come back and be better, and then start betting, because um, a lot of problems can uh, come in your life if you have a situation in life, and then betting comes with negative, with losing streak at that time, and this is not okay. Okay, to reassess your strategies and goals, so you can take a break when you want to reassess strategies. Okay, and to prevent burnout, of course. Okay, regular breaks can help to maintain your passion for betting or trading, preventing burnout and promoting sustained success. Okay, uh, I do only sports betting and my business and this, so I don't have a regular job. But I was in a position when I was betting, I was also working, and it was it was not that easy, right? So sometimes you need to take a break, and then you come back better. As when so the second question, as for when to take profits, it largely depends on your individual goals and risk tolerance. Here are some general guidelines. Okay, so because units are just illusion until you withdraw them and turn them into cash. I hope that we all agree with this. If you don't turn your units into the cash, it is just illusion of success or units. Okay, and this is something you also need to pay attention. So uh, my goal in last years is to make 30 up to 100 units from sports betting in 1 year, which is uh, 3 to 10 times better than stock market. And if I can do this, I can take profits, and this is completely fine with me. Okay, and if you're, for example, dime better, this is 30,000 American dollars up to 1,000 American dollars from sports betting, which is one income stream. And imagine if you can use this betting model, reinvest in other assets, and then your portfolio, your growth, your wealth is building. And if you can do this for 10, 15 years, uh, this can lead to freedom, right? And if you have a good month, sometimes we have a good month, and then people think that every month will be the same. For example, you have a good month and you double your money, or I don't know, let's say that you double your money, but we need to have realistic expectation. Okay, you will not double every single month. Okay, you will also not double your profits every single year. Of course, there are some people that can do this. Okay, maybe there are some people, but I don't know if they are doing this for 15 years. Maybe they are some outliers that do this, which is completely okay. But I'm showing you my way, which is more realistic for me and for average guys, like most bettors are. Like me, I'm also average guy. And if we can have realistic expectation, if we can set the journey, long-term journey, where we can take those small profits and start building wealth, I think this is more sustainable, more realistic. Okay, because if you compare yourself with Mark Benham or Billy Walters, or those guys who have, I don't know, a group of 10 people who crunch numbers, they influence on the market. Of course, this is great story, but I don't know, if you're alone sitting in your apartment and you have some average salary and you start betting, I don't know, 100 American dollars, maybe 200 American dollars per bet, maybe you can start with a little bit more smaller and realistic goals than dreaming about doubling profits every single month, because then you will be disappointed. Okay, because you will not double profits every single month. If this would be so easy, then we would be all billionaires already, and of course also bookmakers wouldn't allow you. But if you can make 30 up to 100 units for the start, this is completely realistic. Okay, so then we come to this. So predefined profit target. Okay, so you can set your predefined target. So let's say you start betting on baseball, and let's say that you want to make plus 40 units or plus 30 units. This is in 6-7 months, which would make this is 5 or 6 times better than stock market. And if you can make 30, 40 units or even 20, and if this is your goal, then you hit 30 units mark, take the profits, reinvest, and this is finished with this season and start doing something else, esports, soccer, NFL, whatever. You can hit this, you can hit these targets and then take profits. Okay, once you hit this target, consider taking some profits off the table, or you can also take part of the profits. Okay, I always say don't forget to take profits, because sometimes the market will become sharper at some point of the year and you can lose again. Okay, sometimes when you need a cash. Okay, my first car was bought with my betting money, and I remember the Cincinnati was playing. I don't remember against which team they played, but the result was 2-1. And I said, okay, I will bet. It was a little bit bigger bet on betting exchange. Cincinnati won. They closed the game, and I said, if they win, I will take the money and I will buy my first car. So I bought the car with this. So when you need the cash or something else, then it is also great to take profits. Okay. The next reason to profits shift in fundamentals if there is a major change in fundamentals or the sport or stock you're betting on or investing in, it might be to take profits. Sometimes they change the rules. Sometimes they there was a situation with COVID with baseball. I had a negative season back then. Because of that, maybe I should take a season off. Constantly pitching changes, not injuries, but COVID. You had a lineup, and then just before the game start, they changed the whole lineup. Pitching change, the rules were different. It was complete mess. So when something like this happens, you can stop betting maybe for half year if you need, and then uh, observe the situation and so on. Of course, some people don't do this smartly, and some people, the only income stream is betting, which is completely crazy. So sports betting should never be the only income stream. Okay, it should not be the only and the most important investment stream. Okay, so when you start betting, you should also build other assets. Okay, other portfolio, stock market, cryptos, business, personal. You must go from different directions, not sports betting. And of course, if sports betting is the only source of income, of course, then this is a problem. Okay. The next thing, rebalancing portfolio. If your portfolio becomes too heavily weighted in one area due to appreciations, taking profits and rebalancing can be beneficial to manage risk. Okay. Remember, while the aim is to maximize profits, preserving your capital is equally important. Okay, regular breaks and strategic profit taking are crucial elements in successful betting or trading. Okay, so I simply take breaks sometimes. I don't know how much break I will need. Sometimes I work 3 4 months 5 months without a break, and then I will take weekend off. I will take maybe week off in the future. I don't know, maybe I will take 1 month off. But this is not even important because I don't run peak service. Okay, I just want to share my way of betting, and I want to teach those who see the value in my way of betting and resonates with my mindset. Okay, and I want to help this group of people to bet like me, to benefit from sports betting like me, and that's the only reason why I share all of these things. Okay, I don't. I'm not a big fan of sharing sports picks. Okay, this never really helped anyone, and this also doesn't really help me because you know I always feel sad or hurt when I see negative comments. I could say that I'm strong. I don't know. I am super. I have superpower. I don't care. But it hurts. It hurts me. I don't know. I hope I will have a thicker skin in the future. But it hurts. It hurts, right? Because I know that I work a lot. I share this for free, and then if I receive panics or you know but of course I must be honest, there's not a lot of negative comments, but I'm not saying that people should not write me negative comments. They can. I just share my feelings. I'm not expecting respect. I'm not expecting anything. I just share how I feel. I simply don't like it. It hurts. That's it, right? So those are my feelings. Okay. Anyway, let's go to today's projections. Atlanta against Detroit. This is the first game. Pinnacle and good bookmakers still don't have the odds, but those are my projected odds. Later, I will reproject the line with the latest lineups and also pitchers if they will change some pitcher, and then maybe I will make a bet. And if I will take a bet, I will put in the comment below in YouTube. Okay, Colorado, Boston. Based on my projections, there is not enough value. I even see maybe small value with Boston, but not good enough. San Francisco Giants against St. Louis. Logan Webb against Matthew Liberatore. Uh, Based on my projections, there's no value. I have San Francisco Giants at minus 129, bookmakers minus 127. So this is no value, okay, and also not value, no value in first 5 innings. Then we have Angels, Texas, left-handed pitcher against righty. Those are my projected odds. I have Texas at minus 187. So I don't believe that there will be value either. Okay. Then I have Cincinnati, Kansas City Royals. I have Cincinnati at 53.36% of chance. So there's small value with Cincinnati full game. This is almost qualified bet for me, but I found the value in first 5 innings. So I took Cincinnati plus 0.5, which means that even if the game is tied after 5 innings, it is a winning bet at 1 unit. Okay. And as you see, I also have Miami, but let's quickly comment the other games. Tampa Bay Rays, Oakland, those are my projected numbers. I didn't see bookmakers' numbers yet. Philadelphia, Arizona, Matt Stram against Tommy Henry, two left-handed pitchers. My betting model gives Philadelphia a little bit better chance. I will see the odds later. So at this moment, of course, there are no odds, and I will probably reproject 3 games today. And if there will be some qualified bet, maybe I will take if I won't be late. Okay. Sometimes people say, "Oh, I cannot get the same odds." Of course, you cannot get the same odds if you're late. Okay. Betting is also about the timing. Okay. So simply in the morning, 5 years or 7 years ago, I was doing on a daily basis international basketball. Okay. And there were, I think, 60 or 70 games every single day. I woke up at 4 in the morning because in Europe, some games even started at 11 in the morning, okay? And Chinese league and so on, So I had to wake up, and I woke up at 4 in the morning, and I made projections. I was making projections for 2 hours, okay, for 60, 70 games, okay. I made nice profit. I reinvested this, but I didn't. I don't bet right now international basketball, but you can wake up earlier and make projections, okay. So, but don't wait for the last hour, because in the last hour just before the games, or 5 hours before the game starts, you're probably late. Okay. So I cannot of course we have different life situations. I'm not saying what you should do or what you must do, but if you bet early, this is important. Okay. Because you will get better odds if your betting model or betting method has the edge. Okay. Because then you will beat the closing line, and if you bet on the closing line, you will probably lose. Okay. And it is not, as I said, it is not only about betting models and picks, but also where you bet and when you bet. Okay. So it is simply complex. Okay. There is a lot of information, a lot of tasks we need to complete to truly benefit from sports betting. So it is not only about numbers, it is not only about picks. Okay. Because sometimes you will miss a game just because you're simply late. Okay. And then sometimes I will not have qualified bet. The odds will go up to the closing line, and I'm not betting on closing line. In this case, my betting model was wrong, and I'm not betting against my line. Okay. So if my betting model don't find the value, for example, I don't know, here, and then I don't know, suddenly Seattle odds went up to, I don't know, plus 200, I'm not going against this line if this is a closing line. Okay. uh, Simply as that. Miami, Seattle, there's also no value. So today I have only Cincinnati first 5 innings and Miami first 5 innings. Okay. So that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. I was long again. I hope you got some wisdom from today. As I said, I'm not the smartest guy. I'm not the best sports bettors. I'm just sharing my way and what was beneficial for me. And I believe that it can help some of you too. Thank you.